baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Minnesota Twins. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Santana.
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really changeup and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All three very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
And here it comes. Jason Kendall, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through.
First with nobody out. On the ground, could be two. To first. One out in the top of the first. One out and a runner at second. Out towards right center field. Hunter in pursuit. Grabs it on the run. Runner tags up for third. And he's up to third safely with two gone. And now here is Frank Thomas. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to...
And it gets by him. The run comes across and the A's score first. It's 1-0.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Digging in for Oakland, Eric Chavez. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. First pitch just misses. At the belt and fires. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is that. So one run in the inning on this base hit. And the home team down a run. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show.
Fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Now it's going to be Luis Castillo. And a pitch. That's a strike. And that one upstairs. Next offering upstairs. That one out to right. Bradley should have this one. Squeezes it. One up, one down. And now it's hitting third.
The position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike one. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
One down, base is empty, and that's ball four.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
And now for the Twins, Joe Mauer. And that's in there for strike one. The pitch. And that's a little high. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Tag. Ow. Kendall with a great throw.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, there was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish. Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Ripped on a line. And that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go on to inning number 2. It's the A's 1 and the Twins nothing. Santana back to work. There's a strike. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and they don't get the out. And the batter now, number 33. To the left side, but it is well foul. And now the lefty. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Peyton gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a base hit up the middle. Lead runner around second. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Mark Ellis digs in now. That smash towards center. Hunter makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Now batting, catcher,
So the batting order turns over. Jason Kendall now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swings through that one out in front that time. Line drive caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Next up for the A's, number 21. 0 for 1 so far. Strike one.
0-1.
Two outs. Swing and a ball popped up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is the American League Division Series on the show.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage till the sun out. Your boy cooked, done blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. And if you still can't hear it, standing right there, but you can't get near it. Said I would do it and now.
Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys on the corners because, you know, especially when it's a, you know, right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact. And so that jump isn't always on time. Sometimes it's a little early. Sometimes it's a little bit late. But that one was perfect.
Justin Morneau at the plate and takes high there. And it's even up.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Slice to right. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Twins retired in short order. And they're down 2-0. Right side, hard hit. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now at the plate, Frank Thomas. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's raw how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Next one misses, and the count's even at 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So 2 down now, and here is Jay Payton. And there's a foul ball. Thomas, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. And ball 1.
It's a good take.
And that one in the air center field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The A's strand 1. They're up 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And out.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
He's going.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Tag. Out. Kendall with a great throw.
2 unsuccessful stolen base attempts tonight. So I think this is where we probably see them change up their plan offensively. The running game just isn't working, and those are costly outs. So they're going to have to string together some hits and change things up a little bit.
Kicks and fires. Got him. And 2 away now. It's 3-0. Luis Castillo in the on-deck circle for the Twins. And a pitch. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Swing and a pop-up. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. Santana back to work. On a line, base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here is number 19. On the ground to short, could be 2. Bartlett to second, and that's 2.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Digging in for Oakland, Mark Ellis. In there, and it's 0-1. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And misses inside. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he...
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And he deals. Had a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch in the dirt. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Tapped softly to the right side. Over to first. That's out number 3. 1 left for Oakland, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bradley makes the grab on the run. So up next for Minnesota, number 8. He reached out a walk his first time. That one the other way, and there's a hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field. And
now here is Joe Mauer. On the ground to second, might be 2. Fires over to first. Got him.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Number 5, getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Misses off the plate, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. And a pitch. Just missed.
You know, these Athletics doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Milton Bradley up next for the A's.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
In the air, out towards right center. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Oakland's DH, Frank Thomas. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That's in there. 0-1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make it.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Nothing doing there for the A's as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball.
Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Torrey Hunter, the next Twin up to hit. He's 0 for 1. This one lifted in the air, left field. Payton drifts towards it. He makes the grab, and there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
White batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Caught him looking for the K. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. And now it's filled up.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Left-hand hitter waits. Now this is in the air down the line. Hauls it in for the out. So digging in, Jay Payton, 1 for 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And downstairs. Sets him down on strikes. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
There's a line drive to left field. Makes the grab on the run. And that will end the inning. And the A's are gone in order. But they're on top 2-0. Here comes a pitch. Started after it, appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. And next for Minnesota, Jason Bartlett. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
The 0-1. Ball one there. Popped up. Ellis makes the grab, and there's two gone.
The second baseman, Luis.
And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Luis Castillo. The switch hitter batting right. Castillo, in his rookie season, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Bunt attempt, popped up. Brings it in, and that's the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 2-0. And now the lefty. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Mark Ellis up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. No outs. Runner on second. Strike two. This one in the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Heading for the plate. The throw home. Two on, one out. Next to hit, Milton Bradley. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. In there for strike one. First and third, one down. On the ground. And it gets by him. Runner from third comes across, and it's 4-0.
Breaking ball down and in. He did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
That's a great slider with tons of movement. One down. Here's the Oakland cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. This guy has turned into a beast. First pitch, and he just misses. Right-handed reliever, and a foul ball. Two on, one out. Line and a base hit into right. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out.
Well, clearly being aggressive on the bases right there, trying to add on to that big lead. Credit to the defense, though. Nice execution to cut him down at the plate. Man, it's good to see they're still out there trying to make plays for their pitcher.
Now the third baseman, Eric Chavez. First offering misses the mark. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Number 5, ranging into the alley. Nice grab on the run. And that is the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Athletics 4 and the Twins nothing. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So up next for Minnesota, Joe Mauer. That one's in there, 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Chavez snags it for the second out. Number 5, the next Twin up to hit. There's a strike.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
In the air, foul off first. Brings it in for the third out. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They're down 4-0. Looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. In the air, center field. Hunter running hard to get it. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's one down. Number 33 up next for the A's. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. That's ripped. Base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Man at first. Next to hit, number 19. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Athletics 4 and the Twins nothing.
Frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Now fly ball to right center. And there's one away.
The center fielder,
And now for the Twins, Torrey Hunter. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one drilled left field, and a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance.
Payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but...
One out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is fouled back. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location. Up and trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
Bases loaded, one away.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. He goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Castillo. That's a base hit. Run scores. The relay to the plate, and he's in there as 2 runs score on the play.
Hey, they're right back in this thing after adding those 2 runs on the board. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Houston Street comes on now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And he hits a ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning. So 2 runs in the inning on 2 base hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're on to the 9th in game 1. It's the Athletics 4 and the Twins 2. And a pitch. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single.
And now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Righty to the plate. Laced to right center, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Number 21, the next to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Pitch misses there. 1-0.
1-0.
Ellis, the lead runner out at second. Kendall at first with no outs. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Next one off the plate inside. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. One run is in.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap. And that's pretty much a double every time.
Milton Bradley up next for the A's. Out towards right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. One run across. Now 2 runs score. It's 7-2.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, number 27.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Thomas stands in now and watches strike one.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
One. Swing and a base hit. Bradley around third. Now a long throw home. And he's in there as a run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Eric Chavez, the next to hit. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And the first offering is not close. And that one is lifted in the air. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls.
So digging in, Jay Payton. Next pitch is popped up. Drops into the glove, and there are 2 outs.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And here's the first baseman, number 33. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Hunter going back on it. Gone! His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
And now, number 19. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Hunter makes the catch. And that will end the inning. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the A's 10 and the Twins 2. Mauer leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Man at first, and now the right fielder, number 5. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
0-1 down.
Ball.
And that one fouled off. And a pitch. In the air, left side. Payton settles under this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Up next to the first baseman.
Justin Morneau getting ready to hit. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's one. Ow! A double play to end it.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
10-2 the final in this one. Oakland victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.